Why is weight loss so hard? It's not much fun, it's not easy, and it takes so much effort. These are the things that we tend to associate with weight loss, but it doesn't have to be this difficult. We can make it easier. Most weight loss strategies do not include tools to help you handle your mind. And yet, this is where the weight loss battle begins and ends. In this video, you will discover the number one reason why we keep failing, why you're not losing weight, or why you're regaining the weight that you might have lost. So many of us believe that making a conscious choice is enough to get us to where we want to go. Even when we keep falling short in our weight loss efforts, we tend to come up with all sorts of reasons why the latest diet did not work. We get really creative in finding reasons why we should give up on the course we've chosen for ourselves. However, these are not the real reasons. These are just the conscious mind rationalizing our actions. The real reasons we're having difficulty in moving forward is because of our subconscious. Most weight loss strategies make the assumption that you, the conscious you, is actually in charge and you have full control, but you don't. You're only about 15% in control. And I know the conscious mind or your conscious mind may not like hearing that. I know I don't. I like the idea of being in control of my life. But the reality is we are not that in control. The other 85% is in control, the part that we're not usually aware of. The part that stores all our memories, beliefs, and repetitive thought patterns. This is where the real power of your mind lies. It's your subconscious that drives most of your behavior. And again, I know it's not something we like to think about, but it explains why we often can't get what it is we want, why we keep getting sabotaged and falling back into our old ways of eating and maybe just hanging out in front of the TV or computer. We come up with a lot of reasons why we're not doing what we say we want to do, but they are just cover-ups. It's our subconscious that drives a lot of our behaviors. And if you've attempted diets in the past and you've put your heart and soul and money and time into them and you didn't get the results you were hoping for and you weren't able to keep the results if you did lose the weight, then there's a lot of disappointment there. There's a lot of sadness, a feeling broken, a feeling angry, feeling like a failure, and even shame. So during these emotionally upsetting times, we often make decisions about what this so-called failure, this experience means. We'll come up with all sorts of conclusions like, I'm not able to lose weight. I don't have the willpower. My metabolism's too sluggish, or it's the diet itself that's at fault. These emotionally charged conclusions become beliefs that are held in your nervous system. Even when you're not consciously thinking about them, they continue to affect your conscious decisions and actions. This is why willpower often fails us in the long run. Willpower relies on using that 15% of your mind, your conscious mind. That means you have 85% of your subconscious is probably fighting what you say you want if it's not in alignment with your conscious desires. Even if you uncover some of these self-limiting beliefs that may have inadvertently formed, they're not easy to shift. And this is because they're being held in place by the emotional charge of unprocessed feelings. The energy that's holding these self-limiting beliefs in place needs to be drained away. Once the emotional charge is neutralized, it's much easier to clear beliefs and then replace them with more empowering ones. When you have more empowering beliefs and life-affirming emotions like weight loss is easy, I love healthy foods, they taste so good, I get energy, it's so much fun exercising, it's a lot easier to move forward. So uncovering and clearing away self-limiting beliefs may sound like a big job, but you can actually think of these beliefs as bars in a prison. You don't need to remove every single self-limiting belief. You just need to remove a few key bars to create enough space to step out of the prison of your beliefs. Understanding that this is one of the main reasons why so many of us give up or sabotage our efforts, this can be incredibly freeing. Just knowing that this is what you're up against and that it's not your fault. That weight loss is not about how much willpower you have or about whether you want weight loss enough or that it's something you are doing or not doing right. You don't need to add further stress to your system by beating yourself up or feeling like a failure. That just creates hormonal and chemical changes in your body that support weight gain. The best thing you can do for yourself right now is to see the bigger picture, to really get that you just have not had the right tools to help you deal with your mind. The mind is where the weight is and where weight is released. Get this part right and the rest becomes easy. So if you've liked this video, click the like button, subscribe to my channel, and if you want to find out more about my approach to resetting your weight, go to resetmyweight.com. There's plenty of free resources there for you.